Minibuzz leero tugenda kwogera ku nsonga ekwata ku kasasiro. Ab'emutungo, Biina, Namuwongo, Kawempe, Bwayise, Kamoocha kigambibwa nti tukuŋŋaanya kasasiro ne tumuteeka we tumuteeka. Kati bwe tulaba enkuba ng'egize bw'eti ne tumuyiwa muki mu mwala. Kati omwami gwe bayita Dr. James Semuwemba, who is the acting deputy director of public health at KCCA, says that these communities do this oba abantu bakola ekintu kino nga basuubira nti enkuba ejja bayomba kuki okugyawo kasasiro.
So in the week actually to find a solution to this whole garbage, the garbage collecting, KCCA has decided to bring garbage containers to get a solution to this whole garbage. So we are asking, how do you dispose of your garbage? You in particular. Gwe garbage wo kasasiro wa mukoloti.
Tumudeka mkakutia.
Kakutia.
Kakutia. Tuine mwana KCCA.
Ne muline motoka ya KCCA.
Okay. Ejamu banga chi.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Inedio keja.
Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
Yes.
I want to...
Just a minute, sir.
Banana. But I have what the
me, I want to thank you for the program. Garbage collection, they are doing it, but we still lack a lot of things to be done.
So do you think when they reintroduce these garbage containers, they're going to be of help?
Of course. At the moment, we are trying to keep our block clean.
What are some of the things you're doing to keep your block
yes,
clean?
Yes, what I'm telling you.
Yes.
Every tenant now has a container or a cavera. It sucks. So those garbage, we put them in those containers.
In those containers?
Yeah.
So you're saying that the reintroduction of these garbage containers, do you think it's going to really help?
But for me, it might help because you know human beings has a lot of differences. People have different minds.
Yes.
So they might put that garbage thing can right, but if they don't sensitize people, or they put in some ways, some strict things whereby you cannot someone can just stay at home and then in the evening or at night throw the thing because no one is looking
because no one sees him.
Yeah, no one
so
sees
saying
them.
it might help. Why are you saying it might help? You think why will it not work out? There's that percentage 50-50. Why are you saying?
Yeah, because that's what I'm telling you, that people don't have the same reason.
The same thinking about garbage.
Yeah, and the can might be in like 100 meters away or like what. So for them, they might just remove the thing and throw it somewhere because no one is looking at it or her. So when it rains, the thing still comes because he or she has not taken to where the collection point.
Okay. Now, about an estimated 1,800 tons of garbage is generated by Kampala as a city every day. Of that 1,800 tons, 1,100 tons is what is collected. So KCCA believe that by reintroducing these garbage skips or garbage containers, do some of you remember those garbage things?
The ones they had brought.
Yes.
Big ones.
Yeah. So now they think that by reintroducing those, they might help, you know, with solving the problem of garbage collection and garbage waste management in the city. Do you think that will work?
It might work. It
might not work.
Yeah, because people don't have reasoning. People don't have the same way of reasoning.
Okay.
Because now, if they put like in Luzira stage or they put somewhere, so that one, people who are around there,
they might or might not.
And you, what do you think? Do you think they'll work? So
bijja kutuyamba naye singa baba tusiza neyo mu byalo buli wamu si kubireeta ate ne bituukira mu town ne beera eri mu town ng'ebimotoka bino nga bwe bikola ne bitatuukira mu
kale
some of the Africans we are not good. Even in town the dustbins are there, but people are still throwing some kasasiro.
When you say the dustbins, which ones do you mean?
That one, the green one.
The green ones, okay.
Yeah. Some Africans were not good. They are just as true. They are throwing thumbs, rubbish.
So you're thinking if we can't use the small ones, will we use the big ones?
Even if they bring the big one, we don't have the same mind.
Okay. Do you think these garbage containers put by the roadside in different communities will help?
If they put in the main numbers, even
Many
numbers.
Sometimes it can work.
It can work.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Masao. Yes. Yoroza china kola. Chija kola.
Wanga chiyambako kiba tumukwasa ensonyi. Kusula kintu mu kkubo. Alabawo kintu kiri mu basula kintu.
Okay. Yes, sir.
It's a kind of a question, first of all. There was a time when some of the people in power, they were talking of building a kind of a factory which could come and crush this garbage.
Yes.
Then we'll be using it on the other side like what? Manure.
Yes.
I don't know
The
that program, how it does.
Okay.
And actually talking about manure, Dr. Samwamba, remember, says that the people were being very indisciplined with these containers. They were throwing actually feces
Inside the containers.
inside the containers. That is one of the problems. Bari bakasuka mu kazambi mu bino bi container oluusi nga tebalina we basula kazambi naddala mu bifo bye twayogereko byabwayise
mukasasule ne jula baano namwe ebeera mu kazambi
era basula mu kazambi
era nakati bagiteekamu
Katonda wange
beeramu olabo madamu nekyagambye abantu bali
so is the problem people's thinking or the actual system of collecting garbage?
I think the public, first of all, has to be sensitized. Because some people, they are just ignorant. They don't know what exactly is supposed to be done. But if anything, probably, if the government would take time to go and sensitize the public about garbage collection, because those things are bad. They bring for us what?
Diseases. True.
No, you see these containers, I don't think if they will put it everywhere in the village. Now you may find me and stays here. Then they will put it far away from me. And you don't expect me to move a long distance taking that garbage up there. Automatically I have to wait for the rain, I drop it. So then when the water flows in, it's not going to remain here where I've dropped it. It's going to take it to somebody else.
So now why? Because these things are being brought back, which means they have been here before.
And
they failed. Why do you think they failed?
Why?
Mama, Rachel was a bit of
because they have not sensitized people.
Sensitizing.
Yes.
We asked this same question to some people on the streets, and this is what they had to say.
I don't think it will help because these people in slums weren't nurtured in a way that they are organized to put rubbish in places where it's supposed to be deposited.
It will be helping for those who are just dumping dirty things around the compound. Like if you find that tin, you just drop in the byproducts or the wastes instead of dropping them anywhere.
It will try to improve on the hygiene and sanitation of the place.
If you just joined us, this is Minibuzz, and what we do is we give you a free ride to town on condition that you join our conversation in the bus.
Failure to do so, we actually reserve the right to throw you out with a majority of vote, of course, from the other passengers.
And today on Minibuzz, we're talking about garbage. The KCCA is considering the reintroduction of garbage skips in the city, especially in slum areas, to help with the problem of collecting garbage. Apparently, up to 1,800 tons of garbage are produced by this city every day, but only 1,100 tons gets collected. Now, apart from garbage skips, what else can be done?
Nzenga kyenkola wanza okunganya wamu ne bamwocha naye nga kiteekamu ate ebiri
konka nomaye tokubasa kuleta kasasiro yona n'ebyemmere n'ebyenanka baba batena abatena nogira shino baza kubyosya
ebyo kandi bibika
tibakubaza kuyosi hati bakore kyeki
kashatia ne mutuletera nanka ejeje ebyo bya kesi kontina nabyo bibereho then nani tukweyambana n'okuosha then na kontina nazo zikutuyambaho na toilet zikugenda bikugenda mu toilet bigende mu toilet ya kontina bigende mu kontina bya kasasi kuosha.
But what I'm not getting is this introduction of this garbage cans. Is it going to be one in a village, like how many? I don't understand.
Very good question. Because the population and area determines the number a community needs. Okay, so leaving that alone, let's assume they are enough for a community. What else apart from the containers can help a community get rid of garbage properly?
No, these people, according to their right, they have, if they can chase people from the roadside, why don't you get a place in every location? They dug a pit where you go and carry your rubbish, you push it there. There, nobody will come and collect, whether the fish is or what, you drop it there.
Okay, okay.
For us there in the village, there at Tambal, they gave us a space and we keep all the kasasilo there. Once in a week, they try put their fire.
Yeah, correct. That's the only
That's
so burning.
Yeah.
Yes.
The only way you get the thing is
They should give all people spaces to put there. It will burn, they get paraffin and they put there.
We talked to Uhuru, who is actually the councillor of Tisenyi too, and this is actually what he had to say about the matter on garbage.
Well, me as a councillor in KCCA 1, I'm sensitizing my people. First and foremost, the garbage generate themselves. They should know how to dispose it off. And now having a center, it'll be easier than waiting for the night and then they look for the nearest corner or the drainage to throw it. Now they'll have a center where they will take it themselves, and we're always sensitizing them into that issue. Well, actually, those proposals are made by us councillors. And initially, it was when we tried it with the KCCA before, it didn't work out. But with KCCA today, I expect it to work out because first and foremost, Madam Jennifer Musisi has got full backup from the government. We had a lot of challenges, especially garbage generation. People used to generate a lot of garbages and used to fail to dispose it off. But now having one center to dispose it off, I think it will work out. Well, another challenge that I expect to see is the transportation of it. Before we had the problem of the trucks, of which I know now we have bought more trucks, and the Chinese government gave Uganda government more trucks. So I expect the work to be done efficiently. Well, as they say, charity begins at home. That's what we're beginning to do, because what happened before, people used to fear. There was a fee that was being charged. They did not have the money, like especially in KCCA, they could not afford to pay that money. But now with that kind of issue, with having a center, one will bring it himself without hiding and dispose it off neatly and clean.
Nkola ki yandiyambye abantu abayi Kampala naddala abali mu slums?
Bano babayise
Kawempe Kisenyi. Nkola ki yandibayambye mu kukungaanya kasasiro ne bamudisposinga bulungi?
Government yandisoose okukola.
Yes, sir.
Nga bw'olaba bwayisi.
Yongeza ku ddoboozi.
Nga bw'olaba bwayisi.
Yes, sir.
N'embeera ze nti namulumalamuko akaseera nze akawera. Ebiseera ebisinga nti konteyina zino ezitwala ebicaafu kati nga State Council okuva eri emabega ze yali eyina bazaali ntono nnyo ngate ziri walako. Kiraba kati nga omuntu kiba kizibu nnyo okutambula ave wano agende ng'eri waggulu okutwala ki kasasiro nga buli omu bw'asanga wakola ki
ng'amakubo ga ghetto bw'ogamanyi gakuwatanya
kutambula okiraba naye gavumenti ekintu kye yandisoose okukola kubongerako ebikonteyina ebyo
kati sokole obadde tunabatwegattako waliwo omukyala n'omwami wano abagambye nti bateekeko n'omusomo okuyigiriza abantu gwolowooza kinaakola ekyokusomesa abantu
abantu bakulu kyetaagisa really okusomesa omuntu omukulu nti no kasasiro olina omusuula wano
mulimu abantu abamu nga bo baziba
bw'okiraba otya taata
nga bo baziba
abantu abakulu.
Even if they teach them, I told you we don't have the same mind.
We don't have. Mama chagamba nti nebo abantu omno babasomesa.
Even you can walk along the street here. This one they put along the street. But whenever me I'm going, some ladies or some men they can eat like this gums, they go whatever. Those ones they can for them they just look and do like this. Do like this.
Don't you find when the container is empty and the rubbish is down?
Let me ask you. Do you think there should be? Do you think there should be a fine for throwing rubbish in the city?
Definitely.
Some people are saying that the rubbish pits are so spaced. Someone they can't walk around the whole
okute chikundi cha kasori. Dustbin hii yali wandegea.
You're walking. So that is why people even throw it. Dustbin eriwa wandegea. Where are you? You're in Luzira.
Okay, kuto msori.